Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Fright Night Classics. My name is Bill and I'll be your host. And in this video we are going to be taking a look at the 5 films in the Universal Pictures Wolfman series from the 1940s. We will quickly discuss 1941's The Wolfman, 1943's Frankenstein Meets The Wolfman, 1944's House of Frankenstein, 1945's House of Dracula, and 1948's Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. As a young kid growing up in the 1960s and the 1970s, who among us doesn't remember this classic opening to the Universal horror films of the 1940s? That opening signified that we were getting ready to be introduced to a fun-filled horror film or a classic Abbott and Costello comedy, but it is one of those things that you just always remember seeing for the first time as a kid. Universal's first foray into werewolf movies actually began in 1935 with Werewolf of London, which starred Henry Hull and Warner Oland. I'm assuming that this film did not have the desired effect with audiences because it wouldn't be for another 6 years that Universal would go back and revisit the werewolf legend. Werewolf of London is a film that I will be taking a look at down the road at some point and discuss that further. But for now, we'll move ahead to 1941 and the film that really started it all in this particular part of the genre. The Wolfman stars Lon Chaney Jr. as Larry Talbot. Also in the cast are Claude Rains, Ralph Bellamy, Patrick Knowles, Bela Lugosi, Maria Ospinskaya, and Evelyn Ankers. And it's a pretty straightforward story about a man who returns to his homeland and subsequently is attacked by a creature of folklore. Now, Lon's character, even though he's infected with this disease, his mind tells him that it really cannot possibly exist, but as time goes on, he begins to realize that, yes, indeed, he has been infected with the curse of the werewolf. This is indeed one of my all-time favorite Universal horror films.
Whoever is bitten by a werewolf and lives becomes a werewolf himself.
Oh, don't hand me that. You're just wasting your time.
The wolf bit you, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. You wouldn't want to run away with a murderer, would you?
Oh, Larry, you're not. You know you're not.
I killed Bela. I killed Richardson. If I stay here any longer, you can't tell who'll be next.
My memory as to where I first saw these great Universal horror films is quite hazy, but it had to be on one of the big 3 monster shows at the time, either WNEW-TV Channel 5's Creature Feature, or the early stages of WOR-TV Channel 9's Fright Night, and could have been either also on Chiller Theater. I just don't have an exact memory of where. So getting back to The Wolfman, as I mentioned, this is one of my favorite Universal horror films of all time. I pretty much like everything about it. The acting, I think, is very good. I know Lon Chaney sometimes gets panned for a lot of his performances, but I think he does a really good job here. To me, he comes across as a sympathetic character, and a character that you feel for, and I think he does a great job. The supporting cast is also very good, particularly Claude Rains as Lon's father, and Evelyn Ankers as Lon's love interest. Bela Lugosi has a small role, but he's very effective in it, and Maria Ospinskaya as the head of the Gypsies is very touching, and she does a very good job also in the film. What I really like about it is that wonderful Universal Films atmosphere, the shrouded, foggy sets, everything about it, that old world European feel, if you will. All of it works to make what I think is probably one of the best of the Universal horror classics. Our next film to take a look at is 1943's Frankenstein Meets The Wolfman, which I guess you can say acts as sort of a sequel to the original Wolfman film. In Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, our hero, Larry Talbot, recovers from an operation performed by Dr. Mannering. But he's wanted to be questioned by the inspectors about a recent series of murders. Larry escapes and he runs into the old gypsy woman, Maliva. But then once the moon is full, he starts turning into a werewolf again. And he wants to die. She goes with him to try to locate the one man who can help him die, which is Dr. Frankenstein, but he is dead himself, but they do find his daughter. Larry asks her for her dad's papers, which supposedly contain the secrets of life and death. She doesn't have them, and as he goes to the ruins of the Castle Frankenstein, he finds them, but he also finds the monster, who he manages to chip out of a block of ice, and this begins to set off all kinds of mayhem. Although I don't enjoy this film as much as I enjoyed the original Wolfman from 1941, I do like it. Again, I think the performances are pretty good. Although at this point the Larry Talbot character starts to become a little whiny, I guess, for lack of a better word, with his constant insistence upon dying. But other than that, the performances are okay. I know I don't like Bela Lugosi as the Frankenstein monster. I know that the monster's dialogue was deleted, and they also removed any references to the monster being blind, which was like a side effect of Igor's brain implant in 1942's The Ghost of Frankenstein. So I can't fault Lugosi for that, as he just like kind of stumbles and bumbles around the screen. He's not an intimidating monster. He's not very tall. So that to me doesn't work. What really does work, though, again, are the wonderful Universal sets and some fantastic atmosphere that permeates the film throughout. It's a pretty good film, an enjoyable watch, although not one of the best. Up next, we will take a look at 1944's House of Frankenstein, the third film in our series of reviews today.
Set fire to the marsh grass. Drive him back into the bog. Don't go this way. Quicksands! Quicksands!
House of Frankenstein was really the first film that featured an all-star cast of Universal's monsters. This is it's a quick film, runs about 70 minutes, and basically what we have here is that Dr. Neiman and his hunchback assistant, Dr. Neiman played by Boris Karloff and his assistant by J. Carrol Naish, they escape from an asylum. And after they escape, they proceed to revive Count Dracula, played by John Carradine, the Wolfman, again Lon Chaney Jr., and the Frankenstein monster, played this time by Glenn Strange. And Dr. Neiman does this in order to exact revenge upon his many enemies. So it's kind of a haphazard plot here, and basically just serves to bring out all of Universal's monsters in one setting. Still, it is an enjoyable film to watch. I can think of worse ways to spend 70 minutes of your time. Again, you have your nice Universal sets and nice Universal atmosphere. Although you get a sense by this time that the Universal monsters are coming to an end of their popularity and their usefulness in the studio. Still, again, you get a fun picture, and Boris Karloff is always fun to watch. Yeah, I definitely think it's another of the Universal monster films that you would enjoy watching. Next up, we'll take a look at 1945's House of Dracula, the next film in our review. In House of Dracula, you really start to get a sense that the Universal monsters are close to their end with the studio. What you have here also is a story where Dracula arrives at Dr. Edelman's office. He's looking for a cure for his vampirism, but you begin to find out that this is just a ruse, because the Count wants to get near Dr. Edelman's beautiful assistant to make her a vampire. At the same time, you have Larry Talbot again, very sincere in looking for a cure for his lycanthropy. Dr. Edelman's first attempt fails. Talbot then tries to end it all by jumping off a cliff, but he stumbles upon a underground caves where Frankenstein's monster is. Upon reviving the monster, chaos ensues as the three monsters fight for dominance amongst each other. House of Dracula is an okay film, probably my least favorite in the werewolf or / Wolfman series. You definitely get the sense that the time was up for the monsters on the Universal lot. But it's a quick movie. I think it's about 67 minutes or something like that. And, I guess it could be fun on one of those sleepy, rainy Saturday mornings. One of the things I really think was kind of cool was Lon Chaney Jr.'s mustache. Gave him a sort of suave look that he had in 1943's Son of Dracula. I guess the one thing I will say about the movie, of all the Universal films of the 40s, particularly in this series, it's probably the darkest of all of them, if that makes any sense. There's a little ominous feeling regarding this movie, and that's one of the things I do like about it. But as I said, it seemed to be nearing the end for the monsters, and Universal would give them a send-off 3 years later with one of Hollywood's all-time great comedy teams. Which leads us into the final film in our series from 1948, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
Joan, Chick and I are going to go into the lockers and change into our costumes. Come on, Professor.
We'll meet you on the dance floor.
Okay.
And you take Wilbur back to the castle. Understand?
Yes.
I didn't expect to see you here, Doctor.
Sandra insists that I come. Besides, I need a little relaxation. Mr. Raymond, would you honor me with a dance?
No. No. I warn you, he is Count Dracula.
In order to try to breathe some life into their fading monster franchise, in 1948, Universal Pictures came up with the idea to combine their monsters with one of the hottest and one of the greatest comedy teams of all time, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello. Now, who among us growing up in the New York metro area in the 1970s does not remember the following movie opening every Sunday morning? The significance of that movie opening is very important to those of us of age who grew up back in the 70s, because that opening would herald in an Abbott and Costello film every Sunday morning at 11:30, and it was during that wonderful period that I first saw Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. In the film, our heroes play freight handlers, Wilbur Gray and Chick Young, and the remains of Frankenstein's monster, as well as Dracula, they arrive from Europe to be used in a house of horrors. Dracula awakens, and he escapes with the monster, who he plans to put a new brain into. Larry Talbot also arrives from London, and his attempt is to thwart Dracula. Dracula gets the bright idea that he will use Lou Costello's brain to recharge the monster, and what that does is set off a series of hilarious and spooky events in a very, very entertaining movie. I'm not sure what the Universal Studio executives thought they would get when they decided to team the monsters with Abbott and Costello, but as I mentioned earlier, what you get is just one totally fun movie. You get great comedic touches, as you might expect, between Bud and Lou. You get some good comedic touches among the other actors. You have some nice spooky moments as well, that wonderful Universal atmosphere, and all in all, just a fun picture. The special effects for 1948 were very good. The performances are fine. Abbott and Costello are their usual selves. Bela Lugosi plays Dracula here, and it actually looks like he's having fun with the role. Lon Chaney Jr. does okay as Larry Talbot, and you even get a kind of nice, funny surprise twist ending. All in all, a really enjoyable film, and in retrospect, a nice way to say goodbye to the Universal monsters, in my humble opinion. So there you have it, a look at the 5 films in the Universal Wolfman series. All in all, a very enjoyable series of films, films that for me hold a special place in my heart, and films that I will still watch from time to time to this day. I think you can't go wrong if you want to sit down and have yourself a little marathon one of these days. But when all is said and done, I would highly recommend you check out all these entries in the Universal Wolfman series, and just enjoy them and cherish them for what they are. So that's it. That's a wrap for this edition of Fright Night Classics. We always appreciate you watching our videos, and we also appreciate your feedback and your input. So again, we thank you for that. And we'll have some more reviews / discussions coming your way shortly. And I hope you all have yourselves a very nice day. Take care.